right, we're gonna be doing a nice little reno here on the kitchen in the nice Bay Area of California. We got it all torn out except for the floor. The floor is about to come out. And then we're gonna be doing some new plumbing over here because they have some old pipes. And then up top, we're gonna be doing some new can lights. And they had the old soffit, so we tore that out. And then we have the old pantry, which we're gonna keep and modify, so you'll get to see that. And this whole renovation is gonna be kind of a farmhouse, modern farmhouse appeal. And then right here, we're gonna open up that entryway. It's a non-bearing wall, so we'll be able to open it without a header. Make it a little wider, a little more open, and yeah, you'll be seeing all the nice other things we'll be adding. So stay tuned. We had some clients of ours come to us and want us to renovate their kitchen because they had a 70s themed kitchen with the avocado green countertops and the oak cabinets, and they wanted something that was spacious and had a farmhouse theme and was practical most of all. They like to entertain, they have a lot of people over, the kids like to be in the kitchen, to use the countertop, to do their homework. So we said, yes, let's do this because farmhouse is right up our alley. Working with reclaimed materials, we thought of using some barn wood to create a pantry barn door. Do a 2-inch thick hickory island countertop. Include maybe a 10-inch apron sink so they can wash the big dishes from all the entertaining they do. And then make a big island and work into the dining room because they didn't use a dining room. They just used the kitchen as a kitchen. So we made one good spacious kitchen and even included a little nook bench you'll see so they can hide some stuff. And not only did we want a spacious design, but we also wanted a lot of craftsmanship to go into this. So we reached out to some local craftsmen and friends of mine who made some, like my buddy Joel, thank you very much. He's a blacksmith on the side and made us our brackets and handles for some of the items. Jason, thank you very much, who helped us with our countertops. As at the end of the day, you want your project to not only have a good end result and look good, but you want the experience to be great for both you and your customer. And that's what your local people can do for you. And that's why you hire good contractors, because they're supposed to have those good connections for you. So I think you're gonna like what you see. You're gonna see some really good detail, and please let me know what feature you like best in here, because I have a bet going on with the owner, and I'm hoping I'm right on the absolute best feature in the kitchen. But I'll leave it to you to pick it out. Okay, we're at the Bubba and Biscuit Farmhouse Kitchen, and we just started the primering. Well, actually just finished the primering. So yeah, so here it's all textured and primered, and right now we're gonna work on this pantry area where we're gonna be modifying this so that they can have a nice barn door to access it. And the problem before was this thing was so deep, when they put the food in, they can never see what's in the back. So now we're gonna have a shelving system so that it's actually open a little in the middle so that you can approach it better and have a little more access. And then there's gonna be a light in here. So we're gonna plan that out, and then you'll see some updates on that. So Tara's using our handy little Bosch laser level, which makes installing shelves really easy, because as you can see, it'll transfer to all 3 sides, whereas if you do a manual leveling and measuring, the odds are you're not gonna get it perfect from one side to the other. So setting up this makes it perfect, and now she can make marks and install the different shelves. Okay, we're putting on the rest of the shiplap right now. As you see in the back, we transition over the windows using a laser level to make sure we stay on a consistent line. So yeah, now we're about to finish this up the wall and then put it on the window trim. All right, so we got our window trim in, and Tara, the cameraman, is actually caulking and spackling it in. And then we are starting the cabinet install with these shaker cabinets from Click Studio. So we're gonna continue to put some cabinets here, and there, and everywhere. So keep watching. Check it out, Almond, your new countertop. It's not concrete, it's not granite,
I don't know what
it's not marble, it's something. All right, a little update here with the Bubba and Biscuit Farmhouse kitchen. They're supervising as usual, looking for biscuits and bones. So we got the flooring going in. The hardest part when doing this right now is trying to go from one room to the next like this, and then have it come and actually attach correctly to that floor right there. So it can kind of become unparalleled, so you have to run a few boards over there to keep it straight, come this way, and if you do too much that way, then it's hard to move the whole flooring to connect. So we're doing a few rows and gonna try to connect it there. Worst case scenario, if we just can't get the seams to line up, then we'll put a transition strip, but we'll see how that goes. And then now we got some backsplash going, and right here, and we're determining how we might whitewash it, right, Tara?
Yes.
Shiplaps up, painted, and yeah, got some shelves coming and the island countertop next week, so things will be closing up here. Picking up your wood, Almond. What's up, y'all? So now we're about to start the Bubba and Biscuit kitchen farmhouse island countertop and shelves. We have some hickory that we got from our local supplier, Hughes Hardwoods, and it's a nice 2-inch thick hickory, and then we have 1.25 inches for the shelves. And so we're gonna cut the pieces the way we want to line them up, and then we'll be distressing them and staining them, so stay tuned. All right, so we're having more fun distressing this hickory. So right now, I'm taking a little flat disc, a 60 grit flat disc. You can get at Home Depot. It's a nice rough sanding pad, and we have a very variable speed grinder, so you can control the speed. If you have a regular grinder, it'll work, but you got to be careful because it's really fast. So this slows it down a little bit, and what we're doing is we're going at odd angles. As you'll see, I'm rounding the top edge and hitting it at different angles, causing some burn marks. I'm also doing the lower edge because there will be stools on this side of the countertop, and I don't want people's knees to hit this. And then also we're gluing it together, but unlike a butcher block where your seams are tight and it's all nice and polished. We're actually going to accentuate the seams by putting a little bevel, but not too much, because we still want a nice thick gluing surface to mate. So we're just going to bevel a little on here, and on the end, as you'll see right now, I'll show you, it's relatively easy. A little awkward because it's weird messing up a nice primo piece of wood with a grinder, but have at it. That's half the fun. Here we go. Working dirt. Did you bring your marshmallows? This is a Working Dirt late night special. Sweet. So Jessica, this is where your shelf brackets are made and your handle's about to be made.
That's right.
Chip and Joanna Gaines, watch out, because Working Dirt's about to come and get you.